Imagine a prison guard faced with a dying man's final wish, one so unexpected it could change how you view justice and redemption. Today, we're diving into the story of Sarah Davis, a Texas officer who went beyond duty to fulfill a prisoner's request, shaking a family and a community to their core. Before we start, drop a comment. What's a moment that changed how you see humanity? Smash that like button, subscribe, and join the Sofia Stories family for stories that challenge and inspire. Let's dive in. It was a humid morning at the Texas State Penitentiary on October 1, 2025, the kind of day where the air clung to your skin and the concrete walls seemed to sweat. For Officer Sarah Davis, a 38-year-old veteran guard with a decade in the prison system, it felt like any other shift. Her boots echoed down the dim corridors of Block C, her ponytail swaying under her cap, her eyes sharp but kind. Her job was clear: maintain order, ensure security, keep the peace. But today, something stirred a moment that would unravel her understanding of guilt, remorse, and the human heart. Sarah's path crossed often with Michael Harper, a 45-year-old inmate convicted 15 years ago for a robbery that ended in murder. The crime had rocked Houston, a botched convenience store heist leaving a father, Carlos Rivera, dead. Michael never denied his guilt, his life sentence culminating in an execution date just days away. Over the years, he transformed, counseling other inmates, studying theology, writing letters of remorse no one read. Sarah noticed his change, his quiet sincerity, his refusal to excuse his past. Yet the community had no mercy for a killer, and Carlos's family bore scars that time couldn't heal. During her rounds, Sarah paused at Michael's cell. He sat on his cot, gazing at the sliver of sky through a barred window, his dark eyes heavy with sorrow but lit with a strange resolve. "Officer Davis," he said, voice low but steady, "I need to ask something big before I go." Sarah braced herself, expecting a request for a last meal or a family visit common for death row. But Michael's words hit like a shockwave. "I want to reach out to Carlos Rivera's family. I need them to hear I'm sorry, not for forgiveness, but because it's right. Will you help me?" Sarah froze. This wasn't a simple ask. Michael wanted to face the family he'd shattered, to own his crime in a way that could reopen their wounds. "Michael, that's complicated," she said cautiously. "They may not want to hear from you. You know how much pain you caused." He nodded, his hands clasped tightly. "I'm not the man I was. I don't expect forgiveness. I just need them to know I carry their pain every day." His sincerity pierced her. Sarah had seen inmates feign remorse, but Michael's was raw, unguarded, a man staring down death, seeking to right an unrightable wrong. The request rattled her. Facilitating it could feel like betraying the Rivera family's grief. Yet Michael's transformation was undeniable, and denying him seemed to dismiss the possibility of change. After hours of wrestling with her conscience, Sarah approached her warden. "He's not asking for a pardon, just a chance to apologize," she argued. After tense debates with legal teams, they agreed Michael could write a letter, and Sarah would deliver it. No direct contact, no pressure on the family. It was a small gesture, but it carried the weight of 15 years of pain. Sarah arranged to visit Maria Rivera, Carlos's widow, at her modest Houston home. Maria, now 60, carried her grief like a shadow, her face etched with loss. Sarah's heart pounded as she knocked, clutching Michael's letter. "Mrs. Rivera, I'm Officer Sarah Davis," she began softly. "I have a letter from Michael Harper. He asked me to deliver it, to express his remorse for what he did to your husband." Maria's eyes flashed with anger, then exhaustion. She took the letter, her hands trembling, but didn't open it. "Why now?" she whispered. "After all these years?" Sarah swallowed. "He knows he can't undo it. He just wants you to hear his truth." Maria sat in silence, the letter unopened on her lap. Finally, she read it, her breath hitching. Michael's words were simple but searing. He recounted the night of the crime, his spiral into desperation, his regret that consumed him daily. He didn't ask for forgiveness, only hoped Maria could find peace. Tears streaked Maria's face. "I didn't want this," she said, voice breaking. "I thought I'd hate him forever. But he's different now. It doesn't fix anything, but it's something." Sarah felt the weight of the moment, a flicker of closure in an ocean of grief. Days later, Michael's execution proceeded. Sarah visited him hours before, finding him calm. "Thank you," he said. "I can go knowing I tried." His death was quiet, but his letter sparked a storm. News spread. Killer's final apology moves victim's widow. The story divided Houston. Some saw it as manipulation, others as proof of redemption. Maria didn't forgive, but she joined a victim support group, finding a path forward. Sarah, forever changed, started a prison writing program, helping inmates express remorse. Michael's wish proved that even in darkness, humanity could shine, challenging a town to rethink justice. Was Sarah's act of compassion a game changer? Comment: what does redemption mean to you? Like, share, subscribe, and join Sofia Stories for more stories that redefine humanity. See you next time.